As someone who spends far too much time on Twitter, there is something happening. The Black Karen is emerging in South Africa.
Yeah, this is the habit of basically calling everything that you don't like racist. I mean, we kind of see this on a daily basis, right? I mean, the actual idea behind racism no longer actually matters. It's no longer a genuine thing. Now, whenever anybody says to you something that's blatantly obvious, it's just like, it's racist. It has nothing to do with racism. It has to do with the fact that you're a prick.
Exactly. It's prickism more than racism. And here is a clear example.
Okay, explain why you're calling us pigs then. Explain that one.
I don't gonna talk to you.
Yeah, so you're gonna ignore me now.
Say you pigs.
Okay, I have it on record. I just made you listen. You called us pigs, and I'm gonna sue for that one. And as we speak, we're on social media. You said, what did you say? Say what you said.
I say, the chalet you stay in looks like pigs were staying in.
That's one and the same thing. That's one and the same thing. You called us pigs. You can say amen all you like. You called us pigs, and I'm gonna sue for that. Not all black people are illiterate.
Now, obviously, if you go to a lodge and you don't follow the rules and you trash your bedroom, you are a pig, right? It is a pigsty. This guy tries to call racism, but thankfully, Byron, the tide is actually turning. If you look at the responses to his tweet, our black brothers are there saying, no, you're just a dwers. There's nothing racist about this. What a nice change.
Yeah, but you see, what people tend to forget is that by calling somebody racist, you can have massive ramifications on their life as a whole. Get them fired from their job, you can get them cancelled, you can get the supplier contracts cancelled, you can get their bank accounts frozen, you can get the Human Rights Commission on their case. Calling somebody racist is not a small thing. The consequences of it are not small. But it has now been demoted to just a phrase like calling somebody a puss. Stop being a puss. And now it's just like, stop being racist. It doesn't mean anything anymore, man.
No, it really does not. Like, another example is this one. Like, we know Afrikaners, right? Afrikaners' priority list is the braai, the lawn, then the family.
You will park on my grass again. Call the cops. Let's see what they do. Okay. I've warned you. This is my property. You think you can do what you want? Hey? Fix this problem. Okay. This is my property. Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm deflating your tire.
Why are you doing that?
Because this is my property. Go park on your own property. I've warned you before.
Mara, what's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong. This is my property. What's wrong with you with parking on my property?
This is the municipal property. It's not your
care.
property.
I'm maintaining it.
You don't care.
It's in front of my yard.
Even if it's the municipal property,
I
you
don't
don't
care. Go call them.
The
Go
municipal.
call them. Yeah, call them.
Mara, what you're doing is racist.
It's not.
It's totally racist.
No, it's my property.
Stop doing what you're doing.
I'm not.
You're not gonna stop.
No. What are you gonna do?
Stop it. It's wrong.
No, it's
What's
not.
wrong with you?
It's not.
I think something is wrong here.
No,
mentally.
I've warned
You're
you.
not okay.
Fine.
Not a normal human being can do what you're
I'm
doing.
not gonna talk to you anymore. That's it. That's what you get for parking on my lawn.
It's not your lawn. It's for the municipal.
So why don't you park on your own?
It's for the municipal. They're cleaning my yard. You can see.
Go park in the street, not on my pavement.
It's
not
not
on my
your paving.
pavement.
It's for the municipal.
You can't just claim racism for an ordinary social interaction. But she does. But thankfully, once again, the replies and the comments of their post are, no, it's not racist, you're just a puss.
Yeah, I mean, again, we've seen this up and down the country. Whenever anybody does something that's clearly not within the, to use Cyril's words, within the social contract, everybody's like, oh, that must be because you're racist that you're calling me out. We've seen this even the ANC, right? I mean, ANC fucks up everything, bankrupts municipalities, buildings are on fire in Joburg. Why has it happened? Is it because of, inactive law enforcement? Is it because they allowed buildings to get hijacked? Is it because they haven't applied any rule of law in the country in how many years? No, it's because of apartheid. It's because of racism. And everybody's starting to laugh at that excuse because the excuse is worn thin.
It is. Even the corporates came out last week and said, we're tired of this apartheid excuse nonsense. Like, apartheid didn't create Transnet not being able to send out Volkswagen Beetles from the factory in PE, right? even the corporates are very tired of this. But there's a subset of people who create these videos online. I don't know. Do they want white people like to tiptoe around black people? Like, don't ever cause offense ever. Don't ever have a social interaction that is nothing less than praising the black person. I think that's essentially what they want. If you just treat the black person like a human being, or argue with them or disagree with them, like that's a form of racism, apparent, according to these black Karens. And you know what? We shouldn't stand for this whatsoever. I'm glad for now Twitter is not standing for it. For now, the victims in the videos we shown are not standing for it. But every time someone claims racism to you and starts filming you on purpose for likes on Twitter, just treat them like a normal human being. And you will win in the end.
They don't want you to be able to just state the bleeding obvious, mate. But you know what they don't have a problem with? Is calling out white racism. If they think that white people have been racist in any way, shape, or form, oof, mate, they will attack you to the ends of the earth where they think that that racism is there. But the problem is, the actual phrase of racism just means nothing. I need to re-highlight that. It just means nothing anymore. It basically just means you can't criticize me and you need to shut up because of an immutable characteristic that has no bearing on the facts. It's just don't criticize me. And I don't know about you, Ramon, but that doesn't fly with the majority of people in society.
It really does not. It doesn't fly for the social order. It doesn't make a society better to tiptoe around people due to their race. Just treat each other like you would treat anyone else. If someone's a puss, call them out on it. If someone trashes a hotel room, call them out on it. If someone takes out their phone to film racism from you, you know that person is a puss. And you should call them that live on camera so that everyone else can see as well that they are absolutely pusses. So this black Karen phenomenon must die. We have much bigger problems to solve here. Retail Afghanistan is a huge problem to solve. We don't need to try to be individually retarded to each other for likes on Twitter. Please, let's upgrade the software a little bit and solve real issues. That would be great for once.